Welcome to the College Investor Audio Show, where we talk about the biggest issues impacting millennial money, from student loan debt to side hustles to building wealth. We will show you how to get out of debt so that you can build real wealth for the future.
So H&R Block is one of the most popular tax filing software options today. But is it right for you? That's our show today, specifically 3 other savvy options to H&R Block. Welcome to the College Investor Audio Show. Okay, so H&R Block allows self-employed individuals and business owners to file their tax returns online. Moreover, it offers filers an option to have a tax expert review their return before submission. H&R Block's interface is straightforward and it's easy to use. One of its remarkable features is that it gives you step-by-step guidance as you file your taxes. So cool. You can access the software from any device. You can even visit one of their 12,000 H&R Block offices to have your file reviewed by a tax professional. H&R Block is a great option, but other tax software may be more advantageous depending on your needs. This is what to look for in H&R Block alternatives. So let's compare H&R Block to other tax software products. Now, despite its great features, H&R Block may not suit your specific needs. Fortunately, there are numerous alternative software options you can try. They include TurboTax, TaxAct, and TaxSlayer. Real quick before we dive in, there's a chart at thecollegeinvestor.com. This article is just type in H&R Block alternatives. You'll find this article in an awesome chart that goes through all the different pricing options and more. Let's break down H&R Block tax software. So they offer 4 pricing options for federal tax filing, namely the free version, which costs $0. It's free. The deluxe version, $29.99, premium is $49.99, and self-employed is $84.99. The major difference between H&R Block's plans is the tax situations considered during tax return filing. Here's a look at some of the features you'll get with H&R Block. W-2 import, limitless tax advice, access to past returns up to 6 years, Stride integration to enable form importation. The software supports the following tax situations depending on the package you use: child credit expenses, earned income credit, retirement plan income, child tax credit, Social Security income. In comparison to all the alternatives, H&R Block has the most robust free online tax filing option. H&R Block versus TurboTax. Both H&R Block and TurboTax offer a free package covering simple returns. This package also allows you to file some additional forms and schedules. With H&R Block's free package, however, you can file more forms and schedules. You'll also enjoy filing more state returns without paying a dime. Boom! Now, TurboTax's free package only allows you to file 1 free state return. For both providers, the deluxe package includes deduction finding tools, help with charitable donations, and access to tax professionals through online chat. With TurboTax's deluxe package, you can file Schedule SE, Schedule C, and Schedule CEZ if you want to report your business income, but don't have any expenses to report. With H&R Block's deluxe package, you can't file Schedule SE and Schedule CEZ. You will have to upgrade to H&R Block Premium or the self-employed package to be able to file those schedules. TurboTax generally beats H&R Block in terms of user-friendliness, both for the mobile app and desktop platform. TurboTax's interview-style tax preparation will walk you through every step of the filing process with easy-to-understand questions, aiming to avoid tax jargon. While H&R Block is also easy to use, its questions and explanations can sometimes be confusing. If you want a software that's a little easier to use than H&R Block, consider TurboTax. But H&R Block has better pricing in most cases. H&R Block versus TaxAct. H&R Block is slightly more expensive than TaxAct, beyond the free version, of course. Nonetheless, if you have to choose between their free versions, H&R Block's free version may turn out to be a better choice for you. It supports 1040 and Schedule A, while TaxAct's free version supports only 1040A or 1040EZ. Both TaxAct and H&R Block are great options with intuitive interfaces that ensure everything runs well so you can spend as little time as possible doing your taxes. From a customer support perspective, though, H&R Block would still be a better option, with over 12,000 physical offices around the country. Oh, this can come in handy if you run into trouble and you want face-to-face customer support to get the issue resolved. You should realize, however, that you'll need to upgrade to H&R Block Deluxe or Premium to have access to in-person advice. While Tax Act doesn't have physical offices to offer face-to-face support, it has a comprehensive knowledge base to search for information about various tax issues. Tax Act also offers free phone and email technical support and tax support on business days. Overall, Tax Act seems to offer a better deal, especially if you feel that its support options are adequate for your needs. Nonetheless, you should take a closer look at H&R Block before you settle for Tax Act. You may save some money while accomplishing more tasks with H&R Block's free version thanks to its additional capabilities. Also, if you need a lot of support, you might decide to pay more and have H&R Block. Now let's look at H&R Block versus Tax Slayer. Tax Slayer may be within your budget when it comes to filing your tax returns, but there are several things that aren't impressive about this tax filing software. You'll have to sign up for Tax Slayer Premium to access features that other providers offer in their basic plans. Nonetheless, Tax Slayer can still get the job done. If you are self-employed or own a small business, Tax Slayer can help you work through deductions and common issues you might encounter. At its lower price points, Tax Slayer offers basic services at a cheaper cost than its competitors. That discounted service also comes with fewer bells and whistles, of course, but if savings is what you're after, and if you're familiar with tax filing in general, you could do well with this software. And if you do spend more and opt for the premium version, you get access to features like audit support, identity theft recovery, and more extensive customer support. But unlike H&R Block, Tax Slayer doesn't give its users access to a professional tax consultant. Moreover, Tax Slayer doesn't allow you to import 1099 forms. So the differentiator here is small business owners. You get access to all of Tax Slayer's forms at their classic plan, which can be a significant savings versus H&R Block's premium or self-employed plans. So which alternative to H&R Block is right for you? Well, you know, H&R Block is a solid tax filing software that gives you the chance to have your tax return reviewed by a real human in a physical office. Who else can say that? Not very many. So this can help you feel more confident, especially if you are nervous about filing your tax returns. H&R Block's pricing starts at, well, nothing, thanks to its free version. Nonetheless, you may still want to look at what other tax filing software options have to offer. Tax Act and Tax Slayer offer the best value depending on your needs, especially if you run a charitable organization, own a small business, and file your own taxes. TurboTax is another solid option. However, it's a little more expensive compared to the other services in its class. It can be a great option for you if you run a small business and mix your business and personal expenses. Moreover, any self-employed individual who is serious about doing their taxes will find a handy tool in TurboTax Self-Employed. And that is our show for today. Thanks so much for stopping by and being a part of it. If you want to see a visual of the comparison that we kind of talked about today, you can see a chart at thecollegeinvestor.com. Type in the search bar HR Block Alternatives. You'll find it. Oh, and there are tons of reviews on all of these products and tax filing software, including some really good free versions at thecollegeinvestor.com. Thanks again. We'll talk to you again very soon.